Hi everyone, welcome to Inventive Mind. Thank you for joining me today. I wanted to put this bite-sized video about a question I get a lot. What is the difference between business names and trademarks? Just keep in mind with like any other videos on my channel, these are for informational purposes only, information's education purposes. If you have a specific question, please go see an attorney who practices in this type of law. And just keep in mind that, yeah, depending on where you live, some of this information can change. So that's why I say it's important to do that. So for those who have joined for the first time, my name is Gayani. I'm an intellectual property and business law attorney. I practice in California. So with business names, usually what you could do a search on like the California State Secretary website. If you go there, you can usually search for the name and see if it's available. There's other directories you might be able to use. And if it's available, meaning if there's no exact name match, usually you could go ahead register it. And it's very quick, usually a couple of weeks to a month. You pay a fee and you go through the registration of LLC or the business name. And if you're sole proprietor, if you're not using your own name, you will have to do doing business as. So that's business names. If you're buying a domain name, again, the same thing, you search and if it's available, you buy it. It's very instantaneous. Now, trademarks are very different. Just because you got one of those other things does not mean you have trademark rights or vice versa. So it's important to know that if you want a trademark is how you house the goodwill of your business. And you are basically filing application for either word, phrase, or logo or combination of that. Sometimes there are sound marks, so there's combinations. But just because you have the business name does not mean you have trademark rights, and the trademark process actually take much longer. After we file the application, they actually take about 3 months even before examiners sign from the United States Patent and Trademark Office. And so it's important to, like, if you're registering a business name, it would be worth your while to go get opinion to make sure there's no trademark issue. The reason is there are a lot more attorneys, a lot more people who are actually filing trademarks these days. And I have gotten questions from people who have went ahead and filed something, and we come to this point of filing a trademark, and there might be issues there because trademarks doesn't just look at whether that exact name is taken or not, because that's what usually the domain names and business names, if there's a slight variation, you could get that. On the other hand, with trademarks, what they're looking at is in a bit of a broader way, whether if you're a consumer, would the consumer get confused with your mark and somebody else's business who have branding rights on there that they have filed a trademark for? So that's why they kind of grab a more landscape by doing a trademark in a way, because you had to pick actually a goods and services classes. So it's not like you're going to get the whole, field, but you do need to pick lanes. But once you pick it, let's say your spa service, and there's a trademark out there that is a sports club or spa service that's similar to the name, they may have rights that you might be, if you had filed something very similar, and could be confusing to the consumers who are looking for spa services, that could be an infringement of their trademark rights. So that's why it's important to kind of do this at upfront, because you don't want to build your business and come to a trademark attorney and find out that you cannot use that name, or you get a cease and desist, and that's when you come and see us. So, so that's why I think it's good to know that upfront. And that's the difference between a business name, domain name, and a trademark. So there are other videos on my channel on this. So check those out. And if you like this, please like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, thank you. Bye.